Hey everyone, it's Jose with J. Amadina Investments, and today I wanted to talk about how important a support group or support system is to accomplishing your New Year's resolutions or your goal or anything that you want to accomplish. It's important to get that help. And I wanted to share a personal story that happened to me when I was young. I was in high school, but I think all through middle school I was just one of those bad kids, did everything, talked back, was in detention, ISS, nobody, everyone would say you're not going to amount to anything. You're either going to be dead, in jail, or doing drugs. That was it. All these teachers would say that. And I know it's hard for some people if you're watching this to think that no way teachers would say that, believe me. And those that have experienced that understand it's a common thing. It happens all the time. Teachers will point blank tell you straight to your face that, hey, that's all you're going to amount to. Why are you even trying? And they kind of blow you off and say, hey, you know what? You don't have to do this. Who cares? You don't have to take the test. You're not gonna do good anyway. Whatever. You can leave. It was that bad. But anyway, during high school, I was just going through high school. I was just like, yeah, you know what? I had no plans of going to college. I never thought about it, and because I was just like, it doesn't matter. I believe what they said. I wasn't going to amount to anything, so what's the point? Why even apply myself? And in high school, I was a senior, and there was this program, SNAP program, which was meant for at-risk kids, minorities, things like that, to help them get through high school. And my senior year, I missed a lot of school, and I think it was probably like 3 months before graduation, and they called me into this counseling office, and counselor's name was Mr. Reed, and he's like, "Hey, you missed a lot of school. You're not going to graduate." And it was pretty blunt. It was like that. It's like, "Hey, you missed a lot of school. You're not going to graduate. Just want to let you know." And I think that was the first time that it really hit me to where it was like, "Man, what have I done?" And he was like, "But I believe in you. I think if I give you a chance, you'll surprise me." And I was just like, what do you want from me? Why are you trying to help me? Why are you helping me? Why don't you help somebody else that deserves it? And he was like, because you matter. Because I know that you can make a difference. If you really want to, you can change. And I was like, yeah, okay. And those that have been in those situations understand that. It's just like, yeah, who cares, man? All these teachers, if teachers could say that, you probably don't mean what you're talking about. So I was just like, yeah, all right, okay. He says, I'm going to give you another opportunity. I'm going to give you an opportunity to graduate. And here's the thing, if you can come to school for 30 days straight, not miss one single day, um, you'll graduate. And he says, if you miss one day, they're going to kick you out. You're going to go to court. The judge is going to rule that you're no longer enrolled and you're going to be out. And he was like, and I'm serious. He's like, I'm not making it up. He's like, this will happen. And I believed him because I had a friend that was kicked out, went to court, and the judge said, you're done. And I was just, it amazed me. And I was like, serious? Just like that? They just kicked you out? And so I was like, all right. The next day, no lie, I was like, I'm not going to school. And it, because I didn't believe in what I was trying to accomplish. I didn't believe that I could do those 30 days. I was just like, no way, I'm just not gonna do it. I don't believe it. I didn't believe in myself, is what I should say. And this guy, this counselor, Mr. Reed, showed up to my house that next day, and he's like banging on the door and then banging on the window and then calling my name out. And finally, I opened the door, and he's like, "Come on, man, you have to go. Get dressed. I'll be out here." And so I get dressed, get in his car. He's taking me to school, and I remember I'm like, why did you even come to my house? Why? How did you know that I wasn't going to show up? And he said, the first day is the hardest. The first day trying to change your behavior is going to be the hardest thing you'll ever do. And that's not the, and just a side note is That's with everything. That's not just in my situation. That's with everything. When it's something that's uncomfortable, the first day, the first couple of days are the hardest because you're gonna fight it. Your mind's gonna tell you why you shouldn't do it and why it's not worth it and everything you can think of. Um, it's gonna try to convince you not to do it, and that's exactly what happened. And anyway, man, he showed up every single day. He would call me to figure out, hey, do you need a ride? What do you need? Everything, you name it. And every single day, I think it was like we had like 7 periods or 8 periods. I don't remember what it was, but for like one period was like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. I would go to his office and we would just sit there and talk about the future, what I wanted to do with my life. And I was just always the same way. I'm just not gonna do anything. I'll be a mechanic or something. I ended up going to school like those full 30 days, and I graduated. And I remember thinking to myself, like, if it wasn't for Mr. Reed, I wouldn't have graduated, and who knows where I'd be right now. And I definitely wouldn't have gone. I don't think I would have gone to college or as soon as I did, because I ended up going to college. Like, I worked hard to. I remember doing the payment plans because I paid for school all by myself, working through these payment plans, and I remember thinking, like, man, I can't believe I'm here. The point I'm trying to make is that, like I said, it's hard to change. It's hard to accomplish these things if you don't believe in what you're trying to accomplish. So make sure that when you're trying to do something, that you truly believe in what you're trying to accomplish. Whatever it is, whether it's weight loss, open a new business, it could be anything. Just believe in what you're trying to accomplish, and also realize that it's going to be hard to change. Because, like I said, those first couple of days will be hard. And that's why a lot of people that make these resolutions typically fail within the first 3 months, because it's hard. It's hard to change who you are. It's hard to change something that you've done for so long. It's hard to get out of your comfort zone. Extremely hard. So look for those support groups. For me, that support system was Mr. Reed in this program. And it doesn't have to be a full group. It could just be one person. It could be me. If you're dealing with something, reach out to me. I've had a lot of experiences in my life, that I overcame a lot of things. And I was able to be successful. I was able to finish college, get an MBA, open my own investment firm, basically everything that you can think of. And now I want to give back and help people reach their dreams or reach their potential, and help them get through these bad times, or just being that support system for people. So that was kind of my story. I wanted to share that because I know people go through difficult times, and you can feel alone. You can feel like nobody's there, that nobody is going to understand you. Nobody knows what you're going through. So I'll be posting these videos, these type of motivational videos and personal experiences, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And please don't forget, first off, thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe.